Let's get to the bottom of this one. Unspoken truths that I miss one. Tap into the minds of the people, rather acknowledge before I dismiss one. Atheists, Muslim, Christians, Buddhists, they all got usage, all got perspective. It's a collective. Get to the bottom where the truth is, where the heart's uncovered, where you detox from all of the lies you smothered. When them tries could have killed you, but with faith you recover. Yeah. Peel off the makeup, we finna take off. Never said it'd be a cakewalk. Meditate till we charged up. Execute goals regardless. Decalcify my pineal. Breaking language barriers, we saw millennials. Planets passing age rotations, down me we owe. So down me we know. Sometimes we can't be slow, that's why my ears open. Every drop you add could complete the ocean. Speak up, play your part too. Been vulnerable, it's an art tool. Reflect on all the Jews life taught you. It's on you, tell the truth.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kimberly with Unseen Twisted Truth. We are the People's Podcast, and my co-host, Henry.
Hi, love.
And then I have R3vel, Reveal?
R3vel.
R3vel?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you guys for having me on. How are you guys?
Blessed and highly favored, baby. Blessed and highly favored.
Stellar, I think.
Stellar, Henry said.
I think, though.
So, you said R3vel, right?
Yes, it's pronounced R3vel.
Okay, so tell us about you. And where did your name come from?
It's actually a few different places it came from. I'm a big fan of Kings of Leon. They have a song called Revelry. So before I was R3vel, I feel like the song always described me. So part of R3vel came from that. And then just the definition of R3vel, I feel always described me.
I don't know who they are. I'm not hip.
Well, revelry, reveling something is holding something in high regard, almost.
Yeah, but I'm not hip to the band.
Right.
No, Kings of Leon is the band, and the song is called Revelry.
Okay, I was going way more grammatical then. Yeah, I know Kings of Leon. Yeah, a damn good vocalist.
Yeah, he is. I love the music.
I'm not hip, but that's okay. I'm not hip to a lot of things when it comes to certain things.
Yeah, you would be. You just need somebody.
I do. Now go ahead. I got you.
That was it. That was a joke.
So anyways, tell us about you, sir.
Well, I've been doing music for quite a while. Before even I was doing music, I've always been involved in arts. I majored in theater in college. I used to draw. I've done some acting work, modeling as I was coming up. And I kind of fused my love for music and my love for English together and started, writing my lyrics and everything. And next thing you know, I'm recording. Next thing you know, I'm performing. Now I'm shooting music videos and all that type of stuff.
Heck yeah.
Henry does music too. Henry's very talented in a lot of different things in music also. So that's why I had Henry come on, because Henry is diverse.
Okay,
I do love the arts. I did a lot of stuff in Detroit with the arts community, so it's really good with the Opera House and the DSO. So it's really good to hear about the art community coming back and making an impression through your music.
Yeah, definitely. I always used to love going to the DIA. Like I said, I majored in theater in college, so,
So cool.
So, what age got you into music? Oh, don't burn my locks. Oh my goodness.
I've been kind of into music since I was young, like literally every genre. I want to say my first musical love was like classic rock. Like if I had to say my first song of all time, it would probably be the Cure Love Song.
Again,
The Cure?
Yeah, Love Song by the Cure. I would say if I had to pick my first song of all time, that would be my favorite song.
Yeah, The Cure is really great. I love The Cure. I love Typo. I mean, I'm not goth or anything, so I didn't grow up with that or anything. That's cool. Who was your biggest influence?
As far as for my style, I would say for my rapping, it comes from, like I said, Tyga, Lil Kim. Like I love Junior Mafia, Young Money. Like my first song I wrote was a cover of a Tyga song, and I recorded that song. That was my first recording. I take a lot of my, inspiration from Lil Kim also, just like how raw and real her lyrics are. Like the place she take her lyrics and go for her to be like a female rapper in a male-dominated industry and to be able to talk the stuff she talk and, be herself in that type of industry,
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that though, because when I listened to your song, which we'll hear in a minute, but when I listened to your song, I thought, baby, I thought you're so sweet and lovable, and you're like, I don't want to do you wrong because you're gonna kill me and put me in the bottom of a lake. Like, I didn't know if I should hug you or be careful.
I didn't get a chance to follow you on Instagram. I looked on Facebook. I was going to jump on the podcast. I will be definitely checking it out there, so I'm unknowing about that. I'm glad.
So wait till we play it though. We're gonna play it because I have it. So we're gonna play it. But I just want to let you know, you're hard. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
You are a hardcore rapper. You do like gangster rap, but it's like gangster rap with Butterfly.
I tell everybody this song is my gangster bitch song.
And it was because I was like, okay now, because it reminded me of something like let's say Ice Cube would be like, don't mess with me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how the feel I have. Because when I hear your music, because I was in love with your sound and your tone. So when I heard your music, I was like, man, hard.
And then too, like a lot of people, they always say I'm like the pretty boy and everything like that. That's like even too kind of why I got out of modeling. Like I never felt that was really me. Like, you know, me being a musical artist, like I write all my lyrics. You know, when I perform, I'm performing. You know, it goes back to my theater days. And like all of my lyrics, you know, they come from the heart. Like, you know, my lyrics are soulful. You know, they come from experiences. You know, feelings, everything like that. And this one, people actually tell me this one are like my best songs, Eastbound. And like I actually really love this song too. And like when I heard it, because you know, like when I'm in my zone when I'm writing a song, I don't really like think too much about it. It's just like, all right, I gotta get these lyrics out, I gotta get the story right, I gotta get this flow right, I gotta, you know, go to this beat and everything. But when I finally heard Eastbound Back, it's like, damn, that shit's hard.
I'm about to play your song just so everybody can hear what I'm talking about, because then they're gonna have a whole different outlook. Because those that don't know you and listen to your music, you don't fit the image of your style of music.
A lot of people tell me that too. Even too when I first started, like I feel like people used to try and put me in a box, and then it even used to get to me because I used to start putting myself in a box. But you know, I got to the point where I, you know, had to identify with myself. Like, you know, I'm in my own lane. Like I'm not in a box that other people in. I'm not categorized. You know, I'm real.
I hate it when people actually say that you sound like Henry. You sound like, I'm like, oh God, no, please no. I don't want to sound like anybody except Henry.
Wait till you hear his music. We're going to play it real quick, and then we're going to go back to him. Because I want to love him, give him flowers, and buy him candy. And then I want to be like, holy shit, I will not cross this motherfucker. But wait till you hear the song. Wait till we hear the song. All right, I'm going to play it.
It's R3vel, nigga. Dodging these fuckboys like paws, nigga.
I wasn't sleep, bitch, tryna be a pretty bitch. Took my eyes off the bag, tryna be yo, bitch. Now I'm feeling like a fool. Broke all of my rules. Playing on your field left me all confused. I put my trust in a nigga. I know better. These niggas change up real quick like the weather. You talk good shit and you got good dick. You come a dime a dozen, but I thought you was a fit. Now I'm pissed off riding eastbound with it. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding, so don't fuck with me. I ain't holding back, a nigga might get clapped. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding eastbound easy. Now I'm pissed off riding eastbound with it. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding, so don't fuck with me. I ain't holding back, a nigga might get clapped. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding eastbound easy. Don't get it misconstrued, I was a little soft for you. Playing pussy to get fucked. I hunt a nigga down, shoot him dead like a duck. And I give a fuck, same way you didn't when you broke my trust. I'm in the heat, never passion, niggas talk long lasting. Your words ain't shit, I was waiting for some action. Now I'm ready to put my own play in motion. Have a nigga lay down at the bottom of the ocean. Now I'm pissed off riding eastbound with it. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding, so don't fuck with me. I ain't holding back, a nigga might get clapped. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding eastbound easy. Now I'm pissed off riding eastbound with it. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding, so don't fuck with me. I ain't holding back, a nigga might get clapped. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding eastbound easy. I got no problem giving listens, triple waters. What you testing, pulling up and hopping out. I'll show you what I'm about. Ain't shit, pussy love when a nigga push me past my limits, have my feelings in it. Get me open, now I'm feeling like you provoking. Wanna take back all the words that you spoken. Double think before you play me like I'm weak. I ain't a killer, but don't try, nigga, thinking that I'm meek. Now I'm pissed off riding eastbound with it. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding, so don't fuck with me. I ain't holding back, a nigga might get clapped. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding eastbound easy. Now I'm pissed off riding eastbound with it. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding, so don't fuck with me. I ain't holding back, a nigga might get clapped. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding eastbound, ED. Now I'm pissed off riding eastbound with it. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding, so don't fuck with me. I ain't holding back, a nigga might get clapped. Yeah, I'm pissed off riding eastbound, ED.
You got the right bitch today, nigga. You gon' learn today, nigga. Fucking with a bitch like me, nigga. I'm not a killer, but don't push me.
That beat is hard too, and like you flowed so good in it. Like I told you, I want to buy you flowers, chocolate, and the pie.
Love those hard piano notes. Those stick really hard.
Yeah,
That
he's,
fucking pops.
he's like for real serious gangster, but yet I don't know. I'm kind of low key scared.
It's funny too. Like one of my friends, he also a rapper here. Like he said that I'm like the boy Lil Kim, like because you know like Lil Kim was like the pretty whatever. Then she rapped the hardcore and stuff. And then even too like part of the my third verse was kind of like homage to Lil Kim. Like towards the end of it, I used to flow that she used for her own verse for Get Money. Like if you go back and listen to Get Money, Lil Kim verse, and then go back and listen to my third verse, you'll hear like the influence of it.
Yeah. I can feel that though, because I remember when Lil Kim first came out, when she was all in that leather and stuff, and she was tough. She was tough. She was a sexy motherfucker. She was tough.
Yeah.
And like I used to love her because that's my era, you know.
Hardcore is still one of my favorite like albums. Like Hardcore, Lil Kim, I love it.
Yeah. She made a huge history when it comes to music. Her and Queen Latifah, they did their thing.
Yeah, I love Foxy Brown too. That's my girl too.
Oh yeah, her too. But then when I was younger, she was on MTV first.
You said on MTV? Oh yeah, Lil Kim was out first because she was with Junior Mafia and everything.
Yeah.
MTV, wow.
Yeah.
MTV used to play music.
Yeah. Oh wow, that was when they were really good. Is when Beavis and Butthead was on. That should say a lot now. I don't know.
Yeah, back in the TRL days and everything. TRL was like my era.
Oh yeah. So Lil Kim and all these female rappers you're talking about, I like all the female rappers. I fuck with Doja Cat all the time. That shit's hot as hell. I love it. What's her name? Nicki Minaj is still fucking putting out a lot of good shit. She's Diana.
I'm not a big fan of Nicki Minaj though. Honestly, I'm not. I don't like the whole. I don't mind anything talking about her vagina. That's her business. That's her vagina. Do your thing. But I don't like the image that it portrays where you're only good for that, because Lil Kim didn't give you that look. She was sexy, hot. She talked about her knowledge in her brain. She talked about her other things that she did.
Yeah.
Right.
Queen Latifah was empowerment for women.
Queen Latifah was definitely empowerment.
But when you look at Nicki Minaj, all you think of is trashy sex, gold digger. I can't relate to her. I just can't.
Nicki Minaj, she actually like, I want to say like I'm not a big fan, but she actually got some songs where it's like she got some like inspirational songs also. And then a thing I do like from Nicki, she also got a theater background. She went to school. I think her high school. She went to like a theater high school.
It does show, and I had to mention her just for that. I mean, just her persona, the way she presents herself, yeah, it can be a little rough sometimes, but I like Starships. What the hell? I can't fucking lie about it. It's fun.
And I'm not mad at that. But when you come to that's all you're looked at, all you're judged by is how you look, and you're judged by a walking vagina. I want to end myself for that lots of times, and I battled it. So I don't want to idolize someone that portrays that.
Yeah, that's kind of something I have had to deal with also, like in my music. Like, you know, I do have like songs, you know, where it's lewd, like sexual and stuff like that. But like all of my songs aren't like, you know, just about sex and everything. They even too like the way I dress sometimes. You know, I like wear crop tops when I'm performing. So like I feel like people like just take that one piece of me and run with it. Like, you know, that's something that I definitely have dealt with. Like even too, like I've had people tell me I only make freak songs. Like, have you even listened to my full catalog? Like, you know, I've got songs about so many different subjects, and like, it's just, you know, you gravitated to that song, and you ran with that song.
Yeah, because you're diverse. You don't just stick to that. You are all over. Like, you really are. You have like the gangster rap plus the feminine side plus the intellectual side. You have a whole ball of many things.
Yeah, even too, I have songs about like, you know, not even my relationships, but like, you know, platonic. I mean, not like dating relationships. I have songs like, where it's alluded to like platonic friendships. Like,
Yeah.
like my catalog, I feel like I do have a very extensive catalog. And yeah, all of my music like isn't even. I'm still recording songs. I still have songs to release and everything like that.
No, I agree completely. I don't think all your music is about sex and relationship and stuff at all. Not at all.
Like
Some
generic
people don't. That's all they do, though. That's all they target because sex sells.
Yeah, definitely.
You can make a simple song about sex too, as long as it's like thought goes into it. And I think it's not like cookie cutter what you're making. At least you can tell there's art and creativity, and there's a lot of work that goes into it behind it. And then the message can ring a hell of a lot clearer too.
Well, Prince sold sex a lot of times, but yet when Prince sold sex a lot of times, but when you hear all his music, you don't just think sex.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I do love Darlene.
What?
Yeah.
Sex can be beautiful.
Darlene Nikki is one of my faves.
You say what?
I was saying Darlene Nikki is one of my favorites.
I don't know who that is.
Darlene Nikki by Prince.
Oh, okay. His song, I got it. So, can you see
Prince
the messages?
No, I don't see the messages.
If you go to more.
Yeah, I'm checking now too.
Okay, I see the comment section.
Okay, and someone's saying something.
This R3vel person.
They're having a hard time. R3vel.
Yeah, they're drunk. Save me.
I'm sorry you're having a hard time, R3vel. Being drunk is a hard thing. You need to look deep within yourself, and when you sober up, make some really hard life choices. Maybe ask yourself some tough questions. Sorry, R3vel.
Right. Yeah, you can't come on here and talk about being drunk when you have recovering alcoholics. They're gonna teach you how to handle your pain.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Henry?
I have some pointers.
Yeah.
5 years sober. 5 years sober is hard. And you said wearing crop tops and stuff on stage. That's all I do. I came out and out. I'm trans femme. I wear it every day, all day, and it's been the hardest fucking thing. I would honestly say that coming out and being part of the community has made me almost feel like an enemy to a lot of people, especially in small town America where I live. That's horrible. So props to you. Be yourself on stage, and that makes you perform. I never performed better until I did it was myself.
Yeah, it's funny. Like even too, people tell me like, when I perform in my crop tops, like it's a big difference than I'm just performing in like a t-shirt. It's like people tell me my crop tops give me superpowers.
Right.
And then even too, I performing like these crazy venues with my crop top.
Oh yeah.
But
never
put yourself in a category because you cannot judge a book by what it looks like. You just can't. That's not fair because Henry, you're married to a beautiful woman and you've been married for years. So even though you are who you are and like what you like, people cannot judge you by looking at you. And just like R3vel, you can't look at you and judge you and assume that you are this way, that you are like diverse. There's more to you than just by looking at you saying that you are who you are.
Yeah, definitely.
I just like you got cool hair.
What did that?
I'm just like, you got cool hair. I ain't gonna judge you. I just like your hair. People can't just do that.
It better be cool. I'll pay to get them out for it.
Mine's all natural. I did mine myself. But when it comes down to people, this society for 2023, we are judged. This is a very sensitive world, and we are judged. And it's mean. They're very mean. So I appreciate people being true to themselves and being who they are, and just stay true to yourself. Just stay loving life and loving yourself because you make choices. This is your life.
Yeah, definitely, it is. That's something even too I'll be having to remind myself. Like even when I get like I guess kind of lost in life, whatever. Be like this is my life. I gotta make these decisions. Like even when I find myself like depressed or unhappy, I find it do it to like trying to live my own life for other people or make decisions for other people, like make decisions for my life based off of other people and everything like that. So I just always have to remind myself that I have to put myself first, my happiness, and everything like that.
The hardest thing, I don't know about you, but I know about Henry and I. And the hardest thing we learn to do is love ourselves correctly.
Oh yeah, a lot of insecurities.
Yes, without conditions, though, right, Henry? Without conditions, loving ourselves, all of us, including even our flaws.
You gotta. I'm such a mess that I've been doing good through the retrograde, the Mercury retrograde. I've been
I'm
having a
proud
great
of you for that.
time.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what to do with you.
I'm proud of you with that, for real. So, R3vel, if you were to tell the youth, what would you tell a youth that wanted to start music?
I would tell them like it's not as easy as it looks, because it's definitely not. But I would say, go for it, and like, just stay true to yourself. Like, decisions you make, like first of all, I would say don't do it for the money, like, or for the fame, like, because even too, when I first started doing music, I never thought I would be on like podcasts and stuff like that. Like, I'd have been on radio shows and stuff like that, but that wasn't my intention for doing music. Like, I just wanted to write lyrics and do music and perform and stuff, and all of that stuff came with it. So I feel like the stuff I'm doing is out of like the passion. I have the passion to make music. I have the passion to perform my music. I have the passion to promote my music. So if you don't have the passion and you just trying to do it for the coins, it's not going to go too well, I would say.
It's so important to follow your passion. I think people really suffer when they do it. For me, the answer wasn't inside a factory making carports for 80 hours a week. I could do it, but I couldn't keep it up. I wasn't taking time for myself and shit. And I'm just like out of here. I couldn't. I feel so happy playing guitar.
Oh yeah, I love guitars. Like, I wish I could play guitar. I literally own like several guitars, but never learned to play them.
That happens to a lot of people. Don't feel bad. Oh shit! And me, for a while, I started playing guitar so I could get girls, and then I fell in love with guitar.
One of my guitars, actually, even before I was R3vel, I named one of my guitars R3vel.
That's funny.
Yeah. Name your guitar, then feel bad about not playing it.
It looked pretty in my living room.
But anyways, Henry loves to collab with people. So if you ever want to collab with them, let him know, because Henry can play the drums, the guitar, plus the keyboard, and he also writes music and he sings amazing. So
yeah, I would definitely love to. I'm always looking for collaborations and networking, like like whatever. Let's do it. Like, I'm definitely down.
That was Henry's video that you loved on Unseen Twisted Truths on Instagram. That was Henry who was in the video.
Okay, Henry.
I write my own beats on the MIDI keyboard there. Shoot through like 4 of them. Now it's the good time. Now I know how to play the drums on them. I'm not just.
Now you're really playing them.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a really strong talent, to be able to read music. That's something I've always wanted to learn, but like I never picked up on it. So anybody that read music, like, it's like that's kind of exciting to me.
I have a hard time reading music. I read a lot of tabs, though. That shit works for me, and tablature's pretty easy to comprehend. But I'm ADHD. I can't even run a piece of paper. I'll write a note to myself. It'll be done in little segments, and then there'll be addendums and arrows going everywhere, and I don't really know what the hell it says afterward anyway. So thank goodness I can hear pitch. I guess that helps.
Yeah.
So R3vel, what do you got dropping soon? If you want to put down in the comment section, the private chat, what you got dropping soon, how people can find you, I can copy and paste it. I'm not really good at the whole typing on here, even though I got my glasses now. My eyes.
And I'm gonna find you on Instagram here too.
Okay. Yeah. So this Sunday I'll be performing at Nikki's downtown in Detroit. Also, I just got booked as a performer for the Ypsilanti Pride. That's on January. No, not January, but June 2nd.
That must feel really good.
Yeah, it's exciting. This will make me a 2-time performer, especially me being like a rapper. Like, they don't usually like book rappers for like Pride type of things, whatever. So, I feel like it means a lot for me being like, a gay, black, a rapper to like be booked and something like that.
Heck yeah. So awesome.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Are you R3vel on Instagram here?
Yes. R3vel_official.
Right here in the comments. See it, Henry? In the comments.
I just got it pulled up. It took me a long time to figure out I could talk to you on the phone and during the podcast and just use my laptop because I'm dumb.
You're not dumb. Don't say that about yourself. You're not dumb. Anyway,
okay.
so where can they do that? You're not on YouTube or anything, or are you on YouTube?
Yes, I have a YouTube. I have music videos on YouTube, like different shorts from some of my performances and stuff.
Now,
I'm on YouTube.
This name?
What was that? I'm sorry.
What's your name on YouTube? It's the same?
Oh, yes, R3vel, R3vel.
Okay. And what, the underscore and official or no?
No, just R3vel on YouTube, and I'm also on
Oh,
Apple Music.
okay.
Same
Okay.
artist name.
Okay. So, do you do a lot of fundraisers and stuff like that?
I would like to be involved more and stuff like that, but I haven't really done any fundraising events.
That's what we do. We put on fundraiser and charity events all the time.
Okay.
So that's what we always do. We have something in June 11th coming up. I don't know what's on our card right now, but we have a June 11th, and we got we're giving back to the community, and we're going to, because on May 19th we're doing something at Club 54, and all the proceeds from that is going to June 11th, where we're giving back to the community. It's called Everyone Eats.
Okay.
And we're going to have entertainment there and stuff like that. If our ticket's not full, if you don't mind, I'll hit you up if you don't mind.
Yeah, definitely inbox it to me, and make it happen.
Yeah, because I'm going to see what our ticket is. I'm not quite sure yet. So, but we do events and fundraisers all the time and stuff like that. That's what we always give back. We gave over 150 coats one time, and then 75 coats the next time. Henry's performed at almost all of our events except for I think one. And
it's been wild. I love it.
Yeah, we definitely do charity events. That's what we do. So
okay, yeah, I'm definitely interested. Like just send me some information. Definitely.
I know music saved a lot of souls. I know music was a release for a lot of different people. When people are in a dark place and stuff like that, music heals them, and music gets them through that.
Definitely.
It's the only thing I have. It really is.
Yeah.
I feel like music helped get me out of a depression I was going through.
Yeah, I feel that. So I want to be able to give back as much to the community as possible because the community saved me. So I want to be able to save them.
Definitely.
And the best way to reach people is through music.
Yeah, music is universal.
It is.
Yeah, and it's like crazy promotion.
Also, it's like the best thing that everybody believes in.
Music.
Everybody can relate to. Yeah. No matter who you are, you got an old person popping some of the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't matter your age. Long as you can feel the rhythm within your soul, then you can relate.
And music can be timeless also. Like, we still listening to songs from like decades ago.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of shows in Detroit, and I think music's one of the really most positive forces Detroit has. It really is. There's so many good musicians come out of Detroit continuously still. It's just awesome.
Yeah.
I agree. But I can see that everywhere. I wouldn't fit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Detroit, but I see, wonderful artists come together through music. It's the bridge that bridges the gaps. Music is. So, what do you want the people to know about you?
I would like them, I'm not sure, to check out my music and just I'm not sure.
Support you?
You kind of caught me off guard with that one.
I apologize. Just check out your music and support you.
Support me, feel it, I feel like, some of the things I talk about, I want to reach people. So, give people a relatable voice. You know how you hear a song, then it kind of help you out because it might be a situation that you've dealt with, it might be a situation that somebody you've known dealt with, and it's like you're not the only person that might have dealt with this type of thing.
Yeah, and I appreciate you coming on. I know you're at work and stuff like that. I don't want this to be over an hour, so.
Oh yeah, that's kind of I'm kind of multitasking too. Like if you see me looking around, I'm just keeping an eye on things.
No, I appreciate you coming on regardless.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate you guys inviting me on. I definitely appreciate it 1,000%.
No, yeah, and you can come on again too. I'll have you come on again too. But after you drop some more stuff and you want to promote some things and whatnot like that. Because I'm not even a year into this strong. I'm everywhere, but I'm just not a year yet. So once I get further on down, I'd love to have you come back.
Yeah, and I'm doing poorly. So.
You do what, Henry?
Oh, I was gonna say I'm doing poorly with all the technology stuff, so it's nice to hear everything on the podcast about how you're doing. I was looking at your Instagram. I'm like, they do fundraisers on Instagram, but I'm not sure how exactly all that works either. We were talking about fundraisers and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's for they have to go through a nonprofit, and we are not a nonprofit, even though we're not a profit neither. We're just an LLC. But I think you
Right.
have to become a nonprofit to get in part of the fundraiser thing. So eventually, that's my next step is to become a nonprofit.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm just going to keep it the way it is. I'm new to it, so. But anyways, I don't know what else to talk about.
The message from your music we were on. So your music's basically you want to uplift people with a lot of your music.
I feel like I want to provide a voice for people to relate to. Like even too when I'm performing at a lot of straight venues, so I really be nervous a lot of times. So because I might feel like I'm the only like gay person in the room, or whatever. But I have done a few shows where after I did my set, it's like a mixed reaction or whatever. Then it's that one person I always run up and hug me like like you were my voice tonight. You were speaking something that I've been through, something that relates to. So just being able to reach other people that doesn't feel like they have an ear, a voice.
That feels really good. I do that. I do a lot of drug and alcohol related recovery music, and it's nice to hear people come at you and say, "Yeah, you represented me and validated me with that." That's probably the best thing about it.
Yeah, definitely. Like I love to be able to be a voice or ear for someone.
Yeah, no, I hear that too. And that's what I like too with our podcast. We are the people's podcast and we're here for the people. And it gives people a platform to speak on. And in a lot of places, people get talked to and not heard.
Yeah.
Right. We ain't the media.
No, not at all.
We want to represent people, the way they are, right?
Yeah, in the true form and not in my side and my vision and through my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything's one-sided in this world. We don't know what's real and we don't know what's not. And everything's portrayed the way they want you to see it.
Yeah,
and
with social media and everything.
Yeah. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to fit in that category.
No, that for sure. The LGBTQ community too needs good positive voices of like, hey, I'm from here, I'm from the community, I'm real, and I'm here to show you what I got musically,
Yeah. I feel like especially for like gay black males, I could be that voice. I could talk about that subject for them, especially like in rap. It's really like gay is not really. It's kind of taboo for hip hop. So
right, for music writing.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like Saucy Santana's, Lil Nas X's, and stuff like that. I feel like I'm different from I guess the approach I have, from the stories I tell in my lyrics and things like that.
That's good. I think people want different. I think that's why I'm going to say another big name celebrity, but I think that's why Lil Nas X is really super popular too. I mean, obviously the representation. I know he's a big media name and everything.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's a household name at this point.
I'm not fond of those though that are doing it for the wrong reasons. A lot of people are doing it for fame. They're not doing it to help save somebody.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell the difference, like who's in it to win it for the big guy musicians, the big guys, key players on top, who you follow. And I know local musicians are all struggling like you and me, whatnot.
I think you can feel the authenticity.
Authenticity.
Authenticity from artists. Yeah.
I think so too. They have a little bit of a genuineness about them.
Mm-hmm. A little softness and stuff.
Yeah.
I love meeting local artists. I would watch your whole set probably with a smile on my face like I do everyone else. So anytime I have to get up and piss or something during the show, I'm like, damn it, I'm going to miss like 3 songs. That's like my favorite part. My favorite way of discovering new music is live.
Yeah, I love my open mics. I love being good open mic.
Do you do freestyle?
No, I'm not a good freestyler, but I can write the hell out of a song.
There's a lot of people that aren't comfortable. And then there's a lot of people that can just flow with it, like battle rapping and stuff like that. And then there's ones that need to resonate within the music.
Like when me and my friends catch us little buzz, we think we freestylers, but we no.
That'd be fun to see, though. You need to get bust out of camera one day, behind the scenes.
Right.
The people I grew up with out there in the sticks did that too. I'm sure it was a lot worse though in comparison. I'd go to your freestyle show before I'd stick around for any more of those. Oh my goodness.
It's fun when
I can't,
everybody's drunk though. When everybody's got a nice butt, it's fun because you can't tell who's feeling it and who's not because everybody's feeling the alcohol.
Right.
Yeah.
But for the sober one in the room, you want to sound somewhat. Karaoke's fun when everybody's
karaoke.
Yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion, "Girls in the Hood" is my go-to karaoke song.
Oh, right on.
Mine's "Suspicious Minds" from Elvis. Ugh, I love that one.
I don't know too much of Elvis's music.
It's not. I think I just made that up. I was playing it to my dad earlier, though. I saw a pretty good cover of it. I'm weird with covers. What would be a good karaoke song? I don't know. I don't know.
think,
Tennessee Whiskey.
Tennessee Whiskey, that is a good karaoke song. It is.
It's a good one.
Love Shack's a good karaoke song.
Oh, yeah. It's a little old place where.
That's a good karaoke song.
Oh, I fucking like the B-52s. Damn. Mess with the team.
Me too.
We're off topic. No.
All right, so everybody needs to come out to May 19th at Club 54 on Van Dyke in Sterling Heights. All the proceeds are going to Everyone Eats on June 11th.
Okay.
It's a good cause. It's for a good reason. Come out, support one another, and just have a good time and enjoy the vibe. Yeah. But that's our job, is to give back to the community, and that's what we're here for. We're here for the people because we are the People's Podcast. So I appreciate everybody coming on, and we're going to end this here. And
I appreciate you guys for having me. Thank you again. I really enjoyed it.
No, you're welcome. You can come back on another time for sure.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, R3vel. You got to follow out of me too. I'm going to check out all your stuff here.
And you guys need to collab for real because Henry is so diverse and he will add a different kind of different tone to your music. Henry reminds me of an old soul, like a bluesy kind of person at times. Not
Henry
always.
Soul, like a weirdo. Nice to meet you.
No. He has some kind of a Green Day vibe at times.
Oh, yeah, Green Day.
Yeah, he's got a vibe of that at times, and then he's got like a whole soul kind of like R&B kind of. I don't know. Henry's just eclectic. He can do many different things.
I like everything from Bach to Tupac. That's how I fucking roll, baby.
I believe that.
Every week I can come up with something.
I love writing beats. I love playing guitar. I love layering music. It's always been a huge passion of mine. I did grow up listening to a lot of hip hop and rap, so it's really cool. I love it.
Yeah, I love guitar. So I've been told I'm a guitar whore.
Yeah, a guitar whore. You need to learn how to play it then.
Yeah, I'm gonna find someone to just play it for me all day.
Henry, sit there and play the guitar all day. Where's your guitar, Henry? I know it's really close.
Really close proximity. You want me to play my guitar?
You play your guitar, Henry. Play us out. Henry, don't go far without his guitar.
Not really. I do have my guitar. Ooh, yeah. Thanks for coming on the podcast. I'm just freestyle bullshitting. Oh, yeah. I don't know. You put me on the spot, Kimberly.
I love you, though, and your soul.
There you go. That's like an ending lick. That'll work.
That'll work.
I don't know. And we're on here for R3vel. I'm always trying to make it the Henry Schul show because I have horrible problems. And, I'm like, dial that back a little bit, let people, I do that. I don't know. It's weird.
I always put my thumbs back at me.
I grew up watching Jim Carrey a lot, and everyone was like, Jim Carrey had to be in front of everybody all the time. I'm like, oh, yeah, that describes what kind of mental illness I have. I'm like, you need to sit the hell down, bro.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, well, I appreciate you coming on. Everybody jump on for May 19th. It's right around the corner. We got 2, not this Friday, not next Friday, but the following Friday. So come on out. Come on out. You should come out just because. Just come out because a lot of people would love to collab. A lot of people would love to collab. So just come out because.
Me included.
Okay. Sounds like
You
a
can be
good
part of
time.
our family.
Period.
All right, I appreciate everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you guys. Have a great night.
Yep, without you guys, we
Thanks,
wouldn't
guys.
be here. Ashe, everyone.
Bravo out.